Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Varteta Learning Platform, and today we are going to see how to read a file from the disk using the C++ code. So in the previous video we saw that how we can write to a file, and in this video we are going to see how we can read from a file. So before that, let me create a file which I can read. So I have this Vikash folder here. I have just created one test file, and I have taken here these strings: Vikash Kumar, Nimish Saxena, and Helena Singh. So you can see there are overall 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strings overall. So we will read these strings string by string, individual strings, as well as a complete line. So both ways we will see that how we can read these contents. Okay, so first we are going to see how we can read the contents in this file word by word. Okay, so first word will be Vikas, the second word is Kumar, third word is Nimish, fourth word is Saxena, fifth word is Helena, and the sixth word is Singh. So we are going to read them using our program. So how to write this program? So I need to create an instance of ifstream, ifstream. So let me give it a name, ifile, and I'm just going to open that file which I just showed you. So C Vikash, and then you can write like text.txt. And since you are going to open it in read mode, so by default it's read mode if you are opening the if stream. So it opens the file and sets the cursor at the beginning of the file. Okay, which means that your cursor will be here. I mean, it will start, if you start reading something, then it will start reading from the beginning of the file. Okay, so let us see how to read it. So we are going to read some character strings. So let me first create a string of size at least 12, so that I can accommodate every string. And then let me just put a condition that I would like to read this file till I reach to the end of the file. So here I need to put like not ifile.eof. So until I reach to the end of the file, I need to read it. Okay, I need to keep reading the file. Now I will do something like this, ifile, and I will read it into str. Just like you read something from the screen, you write like something C in str, right? You do like this. So here we have opened the stream with name ifile. I have opened the stream not from the standard input device, but I have opened the stream with the hard disk file. So I'm just going to read it from there. Now I need to print it, whatever I have read. So every time I will read it, I will just put it here. Okay, so how we are reading it? String by string we are reading it. So there are 6 strings. So if I am reading it as a string, then it is going to read a single string at a time. Okay, because this str is a single string, so this will read it as a single string whenever you write like this. Okay, after this we will see how we can write the program to read the contents line by line. So let's see the output here first. So I just run it. You can see like Vikash, Kumar, Nimish, then Saxena, then Helena, then Singh. All the strings, they have been printed here. First Vikash, then Kumar. So every string was read by this ifile str. Okay, so this way we have read all the strings one by one. Now how to read it line by line? I want to read the entire line in one go. One line, this Vikas Kumar is one line, so I want to read this one line in one go. Then the second line Nimish Saxena, and then the third line Helena Singh. So I'm just going to read them one by one, but line by line. So if you have to read the contents line by line, then what you can do, first of all, in this line I should have more characters than 12, so I can write it like 30. So I'm assuming like at least 30 characters will be there per line. So ifile dot I can write like read line, yeah, get line. Yeah, this is the function, get line. So using the get line, we can get entire line in one go, and I need to provide the name of the string where I want to store the contents which will be read from the file line by line into the string. So that string is str, and what is the size? 30. So this way I am just going to read every line in str, and after reading every line, we will just print it on the screen. So let us see what will happen. So if I run it, now you can see the contents will be coming line by line. Here you go. So Vikas Kumar and then Nimish Saxena, then Helena Singh, all these I have read from the file line by line. So this is the way you can read the contents from the file line by line. Okay. Before I conclude, I just want to show you something. Suppose in the beginning itself, when I'm opening the file, I make it like at the end. Okay, so what do you think? What will be the output? So what do you mean by this IOSATE? It means at the end. So when I'm opening the file, I'm indicating that apart from opening the file at the same time, when I open the file, I would like my cursor, or you can say the file pointer, to be at the end of the file. So basically my pointer will be at the end of the file. So do you think that any string will be printed here or any content will be printed here? Let us see. So nothing came. Why? Because I have placed the cursor at the end. So if I have placed the cursor at the end, there is nothing to read. I am at the end of the file already. So this condition will fail and I will simply return. Okay. So these are the kind of questions that may be asked. If you are a fresher, then these kind of questions you may see in your in your question paper when you are going to give any test in any of the organizations which are hiring. So please remember these things. You can read other iOS flags, that how the files are open, how you can put it at the end of the file, and how you can put it at the beginning of the file, how you can do that. So all those things you can see. I'm just going to tell you the concepts related to the file handling and some important uh, questions or some important programs that can help you to understand the concepts related to the file handling, and that's it. I'm going to do here, because as a file handling, as a concept, as a chapter, there are many things to understand, but still I will try to cover many things here. As much as possible I would like to cover, but yes, this is in this C++ tips and tricks, I'm not going to give you the idea in detail. These are just the important concepts that you must need to remember, that you must need to keep it on your tips. Okay, so with this I'm just concluding today's video, and the next video we will meet again. Till then, have a nice day and bye bye.